Well, folks, promised every weekend to make a video, and unfortunately, this weekend started out a bit sus. Today's Sunday, Sunday afternoon. Again, as usual, you can see I'm on the boat somewhere. I was going to go out on Saturday, but a combination of factors. The major one being I just felt terrible. It's funny. I came down with this stomach. It's called a stomach flu, but I think it was like gastroenteritis, whatever. Something in my stomach, and I was getting these massive cramps, and it was like someone was punching me in the gut, and just really, really had terrible time. So it lasted a couple days. But the funny thing is, it's with this whole bloody coronavirus thing and COVID-19, it's like the whole world thinks that every other illness, has gone to the sidelines because no matter what's wrong with you, someone's going to say, well, you better go get a COVID test, and here I am, and every single person I talk to, well, you better go to the hospital, get a COVID test. I'm like, hey, I don't have COVID, or maybe I do. Maybe I've got a mild case. Who knows? But I think the fact of the matter is I had a stomach flu. I ate something or something got in there, some bacteria, and it made me, my stomach was cramping up. But I was telling you, it drove me absolutely crazy for 2 days. I had managers at work saying, boss, if you cared for us, you'd go get a COVID test. You could get us all sick. And I was like, oh, for Christ's sake, folks, let's give it a break. I got absolutely no symptoms. Stomach cramping and stuff like that is not a symptom of COVID. It's not even a rare symptom. It's not like I had a fever and was diarrhea and a headache and a cough and all the other stuff. I was literally having these just violent cramps. So anyway, enough of that. I couldn't go out on the boat. I didn't want to go out on the boat yesterday. I thought, no, I just don't feel up to it. Number two, the wind was picking up, and I didn't want to go out overnight because it was picking up and it was going to shift. So we're looking at 16 to 20 knots coming from the northeast, and then during the night shifting to the south. So I thought, well, I'm going to have to work to find a good anchorage to keep myself protected for that swing. And everything combined, I said, nah, piss on it. I'm not going out. So then I woke up this morning and I thought, well, maybe I'll go today. Now, it's supposed to rain, or it was 50-50 or 25-75, but I said, no, I got to go. So here I am. We're anchored at Koh Khram. We're actually anchored on the most westerly, the northwesterly part of Koh Khram. There's a beautiful little inlet. In March and September, you're not even allowed to be in here because the turtles are breeding. And it's a turtle breeding ground, which is controlled by the Navy. The rest of the year you can anchor here, but you can't go ashore. So here we're anchored. We're in about 2-3 meters of water. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm having a San Miguel Zero. I don't think I'm going to take my recommended daily intake because I'm not staying out overnight. We're just here for a few hours to relax and catch a breeze and enjoy the day. Because there's really nothing much else you can do. Again, with this COVID, everything's shut down. You can't go to a beach. You can't go to a restaurant. You can't do a whole lot of stuff. But you can go out on a boat and spend the afternoon at sea and nice beaches. And that's where I am. So I was going to do a bit of fishing, but I went to my squid shop, and sure enough, the market was closed because I started out a bit late. So I'm not going to. Well, I could jig, I guess, but. I've actually never caught a fish jigging. But then again, I haven't really caught many fish doing anything. So I guess I could jig, but I didn't even trawl coming out. I might trawl going back, not sure. But anyway, if the weather turns, I might get the drone up in the air and take some aerial shots so you all can see where we are, because it really is quite beautiful. Anyway, that's it for now. So talk a little bit later. Cheers. Well there, folks. Anyway, it's been a couple hours on the hook there in that little bay. I think you guys saw the video already, so now heading back. Whoa, a little bit up and down, up and down. So got a little bit of a swell. Kind of funny because the swell is coming from the north, the east. The wind is from the south and it's an incoming tide. But because the winds over the last couple of days have been so strong and predominantly from the north-northeast, that the swell, you know, eventually picked up. And like today, it's really, we're getting the mix because the wind's from the south, the swell is from the north. The tide's coming in, so we got two things fighting the swell, and the swell was built up over a couple days, and that's this is what we end up with. So yeah, like I said, it's a bit weird. It doesn't always come out like this, but today it has. And unfortunately, that means because I'm fairly west of the marina, I think I'm gonna be on a beam for about an hour and a half, which is going to be, well, let's say unpleasant, to be polite, just in case kids are watching. It's going to be a pain in the ass, but it is what it is, and we'll just see how it goes. We're doing about 7.5 knots, so that's not too bad. Running about 1800 RPM. Just pull